Question 1. Which of the following is not a typical exclusion under a standard Nevada personal auto policy? A. Damage caused by war or nuclear hazard. B. Use of the vehicle for commercial purposes. C. Mechanical breakdown or wear and tear. D. Theft of the vehicle. Question 2. Jane lives in Nevada and has a standard HO3 homeowners insurance policy. During a storm, a tree falls and damages both her roof and her neighbor's fence. Which coverage parts of Jane's policy will respond to this incident? A. Coverage dwelling and coverage E. Personal liability. B. Coverage B. Other structures and coverage E. Personal liability. C. Coverage C. Personal property and coverage F. Medical payments to others. D. Coverage E was dwelling and coverage F. Medical payments to others. Question 3. Which of the following is true regarding the coverage provided by the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, in Nevada? A. NFIP covers both building property and personal property under a single policy. B. NFIP policies automatically include coverage for additional living expenses. C. NFIP policies require a waiting period of 15 days before coverage becomes effective. D. NFIP policies do not cover damage from sewer backup unless it results from flooding. Question 4. In Nevada, which of the following coverages in a homeowner's insurance policy is designed to pay for additional living expenses when the insured's home becomes uninhabitable due to covered peril? A. Coverage dwelling. B. Coverage C. Personal property. C. Coverage D. Loss of use. D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Question 5. Which of the following principles of insurance states that an insured should not profit from a covered loss, but should be restored to approximately the same financial position they were in before the loss? A. Insurable interest. B. Utmost good faith. C. Indemnity. D. Subrogation. Question 6. Under Nevada personal auto policy, PAP, what does Part B? Medical payments coverage provide? A. Coverage for damage to the insured's vehicle. B. Payment for medical expenses for the insured and passengers regardless of fall. C. Coverage for legal liability for bodily injury or property damage. D. Coverage for uninsured motorists. Question 7. In a Nevada personal umbrella policy, what is the purpose of self-insured retention, sir? A. It acts as a deductible for the umbrella policy. B. It increases the policy limits of the underlying insurance. C. It covers the cost of damages not included in the underlying insurance. D. It eliminates the need for underlying insurance policies. Question 8. Which of the following is an example of a peril typically covered under a standard DP2 broad form dwelling policy in Nevada? A. Earthquake. B. Nuclear hazard. C. Falling objects. D. War. Question 9. What is the primary purpose of uninsured underinsured motorist coverage, Part C, in a Nevada personal auto policy? A. To cover medical expenses for the insured. B. To cover damages to the insured's vehicle. C. To provide coverage when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. D. To pay for additional living expenses. Question 10. Which of the following is NOT covered under a standard Nevada personal property floater? A. Jewelry. B. Furs. C. Stamps. D. Automobiles. Question 11. In Nevada, a homeowner's policy typically provides liability coverage for which of the following situations? A. Damage caused by a flood. B. Injury to a guest on the insured's property. C. Damage to the insured's own personal property. D. Injury to the insured. Question 12. Which type of insurance principle requires that all parties involved in an insurance contract must act with the highest standard of honesty and integrity? A. Indemnity. B. Utmost good faith. C. Subrogation. D. Insurable interest. Question 13. Which of the following is true about the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, coverage for increased cost to compliance? Like in Nevada, it covers the cost to repair or replace personal property damaged by a flood. B. It pays for compliance with state or local floodplain management laws after a flood. C. It provides coverage for additional living expenses after a flood. D. It includes coverage for business interruption losses. Question 14. Which of the following is a characteristic of a preferred provider organization? PPO plan in Nevada. A. Requires a referral to see a specialist. B. Only covers out-of-network care in emergencies. C. Offers more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers. D. Typically has lower premiums than health maintenance organizations, HMOs. Question 15. Which of the following perils is generally covered under a standard earthquake insurance policy in Nevada? A. Flood. B. Fire. C. Ground movement. D. Nuclear accident. Question 16. Under Nevada personal liability insurance, which of the following is typically excluded from coverage? A. Injuries to guests on the insured's property. B. Damages caused by the insured's pet. C. Intentional acts causing harm. D. Injuries caused by the insured's negligence. Question 17. In Nevada, what does a personal umbrella policy primarily provide? A. Coverage for flood damage. B. Excess liability coverage above underlying policies. C. Coverage for business-related liabilities. D. Primary coverage for auto accidents. Question 18. Which of the following is an example of an endorsement that can be added to a homeowner's insurance policy in Nevada to cover a specific risk? A. Nuclear hazard endorsement. B. Flood insurance endorsement. C. Earthquake insurance endorsement. D. Business interruption endorsement. Question 19. In Nevada, which of the following coverages is designed to pay for medical expenses of others injured on the insured's property regardless of fault? A. Coverage dwelling. B. Coverage C. Personal property. C. Coverage E. Personal liability. D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Question 20. Which of the following is NOT typically covered under a personal articles footer in Nevada? A. Jewelry. B. Musical instruments. C. Antiques. D. Automobiles. Question 21. Which of the following is true regarding the purpose of personal liability insurance in Nevada? A. It covers damage to the insured's own property. B. It provides coverage for legal defense costs if the insured is sued. C. It pays for medical expenses for the insured and their family members. D. It replaces lost income if the insured is unable to work due to injury. Question 22. Which of the following is an exclusion under the medical payments coverage, Part B, of a Nevada personal auto policy? A. Medical expenses for the insured's passengers. B. Medical expenses for the insured. C. Medical expenses for the insured while using a non-owned vehicle. D. Medical expenses for injuries sustained while racing. Question 23. In Nevada, what does the term insurable interest refer to in an insurance policy? A. The requirement for both parties to act in utmost good faith. B. The financial interest an insured has in the insured property. C. The process of evaluating risks and setting premiums. D. The agreement between insurer and insured to share losses. Question 24. Under a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy, which coverage part would respond to lawsuit filed against the insured for bodily injury sustained by a neighbor on the insured's property? A. Coverage dwelling. B. Coverage C. Personal property. C. Coverage E. Personal liability. D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Question 25. Which of the following is true regarding the deductible in an earthquake insurance policy in Nevada? A. It is typically a flat dollar amount. B. It is calculated as a percentage of the insured value of the property. C. It applies only to the structure of the building. D. It is waived for minor damages. Question 26. Which of the following is NOT a function of the Nevada State Insurance Department? A. Licensing insurance agents and brokers. B. Investigating and prosecuting insurance fraud. C. Regulating premium rates for insurance policies. D. Providing legal defense for insurers in lawsuits. Question 27. Which of the following best describes the purpose of the risk management process in insurance? A. To eliminate all potential risks. B. To identify, assess, and prioritize risks. C. To transfer all risks to the insurer. D. To insure only high-risk individuals. Question 28. Which of the following coverages in a Nevada personal auto policy, PAP, is designed to pay for the repair or replacement of the insured's vehicle if it is damaged in a collision? A. Comprehensive coverage, Part D. B. Liability coverage, Part C. Medical payments coverage, Part B. D. Collision coverage, Part D. Question 29. Which of the following is a primary benefit of having a personal umbrella policy in Nevada? A. Coverage for regular maintenance costs. B. Enhanced coverage for personal property. C. Increased liability protection beyond the limits of existing policies. D. Automatic coverage for all types of natural disasters. Question 30. Which of the following is true regarding the coverage provided by the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, for personal property in Nevada? A. It covers personal property at replacement cost value. B. It provides unlimited coverage for personal property. C. It covers personal property at actual cash value. D. It automatically includes coverage for additional living expenses. Correct answer. D. Theft of the vehicle. Explanation. Theft of the vehicle is covered under the Comprehensive Coverage, Part D, of a personal auto policy, which provides protection against non-collision related damage or loss, including theft. This coverage contrasts with the other options, which are standard exclusions in a typical personal auto policy. Correct answer. A. Coverage Welling and Coverage E. Personal liability. Explanation. Coverage E was Welling will cover the damage to Jane's roof caused by the fallen tree. Coverage E. Personal liability will cover the damage to her neighbor's fence as it was caused by a tree from Jane's property. Correct answer. D. NFIP policies do not cover damage from sewer backup unless it results from flooding. Explanation. NFIP policies exclude damage from sewer backup unless the backup is a direct result of flooding. This distinction is crucial for policyholders to understand the limitations and specific coverage details provided by the NFIP. Correct answer. C. Coverage D. Loss of use. Explanation. Coverage D. Loss of use in a homeowner's insurance policy pays for additional living expenses when the insured's home becomes uninhabitable due to covered peril. This coverage helps the insured maintain their standard of living while their home is being repaired or rebuilt. Correct answer. C. Indemnity. Explanation. The principle of indemnity states that the insured should be restored to the same financial position they were in before the loss occurred. This principle prevents the insured from profiting from the insurance claim. Correct answer. B. Payment for medical expenses for the insured and passengers regardless of fault. Explanation. Part B. Medical payments coverage of a personal auto policy, PAP, provides payment for medical expenses for the insured and passengers, regardless of who is at fault in an accident. This coverage ensures that medical costs are covered quickly without waiting for liability to be determined. Correct answer. A. It acts as a deductible for the umbrella policy. Explanation. Self-insured retention, sir, in a personal umbrella policy acts as a deductible, meaning the insured must pay this amount out of pocket before the umbrella policy provides coverage for a claim. It is applied when the claim is not covered by the underlying insurance policies. Correct answer. C. Falling objects. Explanation. A standard DPIT-2 broad form dwelling policy covers perils such as falling objects. This peril includes damage caused by objects like tree branches falling onto the dwelling. Other listed options, like earthquakes, nuclear hazards, and war, are typically excluded. Correct answer. C. To provide coverage when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. Explanation. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage, Part C, provides coverage when the insured is involved in an accident where the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance to cover the damages. This coverage ensures that the insured can still receive compensation even if the other driver is underinsured or uninsured. Correct answer. D. Automobiles. Explanation. Automobiles are not covered under a standard personal property floater. This floater is designed to cover high-value personal property items like jewelry, furs, and stamps. Automobiles are covered under auto insurance policies. Correct answer. B. Injury to a guest on the insured's property. Explanation. Liability coverage in a homeowner's policy covers injuries to guests on the insured's property. Provides protection if the insured is found legally liable for injuries or damages to others that occur on their property. Correct answer. B. Utmost good faith. Explanation. Utmost good faith is a principle requiring all parties in an insurance contract to act with honesty and integrity, fully disclosing all relevant facts. This principle ensures transparency and trust between the insurer and the insured. Correct answer. B. It pays for compliance with state or local floodplain management laws after a flood. Explanation. The NFIP's increased cost of compliance coverage pays for the cost of complying with state or local floodplain management laws or ordinances after a flood. This can include elevating, relocating, or demolishing the insured building to reduce future flood risk. Correct answer. C. Offers more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers. Explanation. Preferred provider organization (PPO) plans offer more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers, including the option to see specialists without a referral and receive coverage for out-of-network care, although at a higher cost than in-network care. Correct answer. C. Ground movement. Explanation. A standard earthquake insurance policy covers damage resulting from ground movement caused by an earthquake. This includes shaking, cracking, and other direct effects of an earthquake on the structure and contents of a building. Correct answer. C. Intentional acts causing harm. Explanation. Personal liability insurance typically excludes coverage for intentional acts causing harm. The policy covers unintentional and accidental injuries or damages for which the insured is found legally liable, but not deliberate actions intended to cause harm. Correct answer. B. Excess liability coverage above underlying policies. Explanation. A personal umbrella policy provides excess liability coverage above the limits of the insured's underlying policies, such as auto and homeowners insurance. It offers additional protection against major claims and lawsuits. Correct answer. C. Earthquake insurance endorsement. Explanation. An earthquake insurance endorsement can be added to a homeowner's insurance policy to provide coverage for damage caused by earthquakes, which is typically excluded from standard homeowners policies. Correct answer. D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Explanation. Coverage F. Medical payments to others in a homeowner's insurance policy pays for medical expenses of others injured on the insured's property, regardless of who is at fault. This coverage is designed to quickly resolve small medical claims without litigation. Correct answer. D. Automobiles. The explanation. Automobiles are not typically covered under a personal articles floater. This floater is designed to cover high-value personal items such as jewelry, musical instruments, and antiques. Automobiles are covered under separate auto insurance policies. Correct answer. B. It provides coverage for legal defense costs if the insured is sued. Explanation. Personal liability insurance provides coverage for legal defense costs if the insured is sued for causing injury or damage to others. It helps protect the insured's financial assets by covering attorney fees, court costs, and settlements or judgments. Correct answer. D. Medical expenses for injuries sustained while racing. Explanation. Medical payments coverage, Part B, of a personal auto policy excludes coverage for medical expenses resulting from injuries sustained while racing. This exclusion reflects the increased risk associated with racing activities, which are not intended to be covered by standard auto policies. Correct answer. B. The financial interest an insured has in the insured property. Explanation. Insurable interest refers to the financial interest an insured has in the property or person insured. This principle ensures that the policyholder will suffer a financial loss if the insured event occurs, thereby justifying the need for insurance coverage. Correct answer. C. Cover G. Personal liability. Explanation. Cover G. Personal liability in a homeowner's insurance policy responds to lawsuits filed against the insured for bodily injury or property damage caused by the insured's negligence. It covers legal defense costs and any settlements or judgments. Correct answer. B. It is calculated as a percentage of the insured value of the property. Explanation. The deductible in an earthquake insurance policy is typically calculated as a percentage of the insured value of the property. This percentage-based deductible is applied to the total loss amount, meaning the policyholder must cover this portion before the insurance coverage kicks in. Correct answer. D. Providing legal defense for insurers in lawsuits. Explanation. The Nevada State Insurance Department does not provide legal defense for insurers in lawsuits. Its functions include licensing insurance agents and brokers, investigating and prosecuting insurance fraud, and regulating premium rates to ensure fairness and protect consumers. Correct answer. B. To identify, assess, and prioritize risks. Explanation. The risk management process involves identifying, assessing, and prioritizing risks to determine the best ways to manage and mitigate them. This process helps in making informed decisions about which risks to retain, transfer, or avoid. Correct answer. D. Collision coverage, Part D. Explanation. Collision coverage, Part D. In a personal auto policy, PAP is designed to pay for the repair or replacement of the insured's vehicle if it is damaged in a collision, regardless of who is at fault. This coverage applies to accidents involving other vehicles or objects. Correct answer. C. Increased liability protection beyond the limits of existing policies. Explanation. A personal umbrella policy provides increased liability protection beyond the limits of the insured's existing policies, such as auto and homeowners insurance. It offers additional coverage for major claims and lawsuits, helping to protect the insured's financial assets. Correct answer. C. It covers personal property at actual cash value. Explanation. The National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, covers personal property at actual cash value, which means the coverage amount reflects the depreciated value of the items at the time of loss. This differs from replacement cost value, which would cover the cost to replace the items with new ones. Question 31. In Nevada, which of the following would typically be covered under coverage C? Personal property of a homeowner's insurance policy, a detached garage. B. Family heirloom jewelry. C. Personal liability. D. Medical payments to others. Question 32. Which of the following types of watercraft is typically excluded from coverage under a standard homeowner's insurance policy in Nevada? A. Canoe. B. Sailboat under 26 feet. C. Outboard motorboat with less than 25 horsepower. D. Jet ski. Question 33. In a Nevada personal auto policy, what is the purpose of the Leatherton collision coverage in Part D? A. To cover medical payments for passengers. B. To provide liability coverage for bodily injury. C. To cover damages not caused by a collision such as theft or vandalism. D. To cover legal defense costs. Question 34. Which of the following perils is typically excluded from a standard Nevada homeowner's insurance policy but can be covered by purchasing an additional endorsement? A. Fire. B. Theft. C. Earthquake. D. Windstorm. Question 35. Under Nevada insurance regulations, what is the main purpose of the principle of subrogation? A. To allow the insurer to recover the amount paid for a loss from a third party responsible for the loss. B. To ensure the insured is reimbursed for their loss without delay. C. To transfer the risk of loss to another insurer. D. To provide coverage for additional living expenses. Question 36. In Nevada, which of the following is a primary function of the Nevada Division of Insurance? A. Providing legal defense for insurance companies. B. Regulating and licensing insurance companies and agents. C. Offering insurance policies directly to consumers. D. Adjudicating insurance claims disputes. Question 37. Which type of insurance policy in Nevada would provide coverage for the loss of personal belongings due to a flood? A. Homeowner's insurance. B. Personal property floater. C. Earthquake insurance. D. Flood insurance. Question 38. What is the main purpose of the dwelling policy, DP, in Nevada? A. To provide coverage for commercial properties. B. To cover personal liability. C. To insure residential rental properties and non-owner occupied dwellings. D. To cover medical payments to others. Question 39. Which of the following is an example of a peril typically covered under a standard Nevada DPIT 3 special form dwelling policy? A. Nuclear hazard. B. War. C. Earthquake. D. Fire. Question 40. In Nevada, which coverage part of a homeowner's insurance policy would respond to a claim for personal property stolen from the insured's car while parked at home? A. Covered dwelling. B. Coverage B. Other structures. C. Coverage C. Personal property. D. Coverage D. Loss of use. Question 41. which of the following is NOT a common exclusion in a Nevada personal umbrella policy? A. Intentional acts. B. Business pursuits. C. Personal injury. D. Professional liability. Question 42. In a Nevada personal auto policy, what does the term underinsured motorist refer to? A. A driver without any insurance coverage. B. A driver with insufficient insurance coverage to cover damages. C. A driver with adequate insurance coverage. D. A driver whose insurance policy has lapsed. Question 43. Which of the following statements is true about the coverage provided by a standard Nevada homeowner's insurance policy for additional living expenses? A. ALE covers the cost to repair or replace personal property. B. ALE covers the cost of medical expenses for the insured. C. ALE covers the increased cost of living when the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered peril. D. ALE covers the cost of business interruption. Question 44. Which of the following is a benefit of having a personal articles floater in Nevada? A. Coverage for business property. B. Coverage for items excluded under standard homeowners insurance. C. Increased liability limits. D. Coverage for flood damage. Question 45. Which of the following is typically covered under a Nevada personal auto policy's comprehensive coverage? A. Collision with another vehicle. B. Theft of the vehicle. C. Liability for bodily injury. D. Medical expenses for passengers. Question 46. In Nevada, which of the following is considered an unfair trade practice in the insurance industry? A. Charging higher premiums for high-risk drivers. B. Misrepresenting the benefits, advantages, conditions, or terms of an insurance policy. C. Offering discounts for multiple policies. D. Using underwriting criteria to assess risk. Question 47. Which of the following describes a key feature of an inland marine insurance policy in Nevada? A. It only covers stationary property. B. It provides coverage for personal property in transit. C. It includes coverage for medical expenses. D. It covers damage to the insured's home. Question 48. Which of the following is true about uninsured motorist coverage, Part C, in a Nevada personal auto policy? A. It covers damages to the insured's vehicle caused by a collision. B. It provides liability coverage for bodily injury. C. It covers medical expenses for injuries caused by an uninsured driver. D. It covers theft of the insured's vehicle. Question 49. Under Nevada law, which of the following would be considered a first-party claim in insurance? A. A claim made by the insured against their own insurance policy. B. A claim made by a third party against the insured's policy. C. A claim made by the insurer against another insurer. D. A claim made by a vendor against the insured. Question 50. In Nevada, what is the primary purpose of medical payments coverage, Part B, in a personal auto policy? A. To cover repair costs for the insured's vehicle. B. To provide liability coverage for bodily injury. C. To pay for medical expenses for the insured and passengers regardless of fault. D. To cover legal defense costs. Question 51. Which of the following is true about a personal umbrella policy in Nevada? A. It replaces all existing liability insurance. B. It provides excess liability coverage beyond the limits of underlying policies. C. It is only available to high-risk individuals. D. It covers property damage to the insured's home. Question 52. In Nevada, what is the purpose of the principle of indemnity in insurance? A. To ensure the insurer profits from a loss. B. To allow the insured to make a profit from a loss. C. To restore the insured to the same financial position as before the loss. D. To provide unlimited coverage for any loss. Question 53. Under a Nevada personal auto policy, which coverage would pay for damages to the insured's car caused by a falling tree? A. Liability coverage, Part B. Collision coverage, Part D. C. Comprehensive coverage, Part D. D. Medical payments coverage, Part B. Question 54. Which of the following is typically excluded from coverage under a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy? A. Fire damage. B. Water damage from a burst pipe. C. Flood damage. D. Theft. Question 55. Which of the following best describes the purpose of a health maintenance organization, HMO, in Nevada? A. To provide indemnity insurance for any health-related expenses. B. To offer a wide network of providers without restrictions. C. To manage healthcare costs through a network of providers and emphasis on preventative care. D. To reimburse the insured for out-of-pocket medical expenses. Question 56. Which of the following would be considered an open peril under a Nevada DP3 special form dwelling policy? A. Nuclear hazard. B. War. C. Fire. D. Intentional loss. Question 57. What is the primary purpose of the fair rental value coverage D in a Nevada dwelling policy? A. To cover the cost of rebuilding the dwelling. B. To cover the loss of rental income if the rental property becomes uninhabitable due to a covered peril. C. To cover medical payments for tenants. D. To cover the personal property of the tenants. Question 58. In Nevada, which of the following is a requirement for an insurance agent to sell personal lines insurance? A. A law degree. B. Certification from the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, NAIC. C. A state insurance license. D. A minimum of 10 years of experience in the insurance industry. Question 59. Which of the following coverages in a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy would respond to claim for damage caused by a burst pipe? A. Coverage of dwelling. B. Coverage B. Other structures. C. Coverage C. Personal property. D. Coverage D. Loss of use. Question 60. What is the main benefit of having uninsured underinsured motorist coverage in a Nevada personal auto policy? A. It covers damages to the insured's vehicle in a collision. B. It pays for medical expenses for injuries caused by an uninsured or underinsured driver. C. It provides liability coverage for bodily injury. D. It covers theft of the insured's vehicle. Correct answer. B. Family heirloom jewelry. Explanation. Coverage C. Personal property of a homeowner's insurance policy covers personal belongings, including family heirloom jewelry subject to policy limits and exclusions. High-value items may require additional endorsements for full coverage. Correct answer. D. Jet ski. Explanation. Jet skis and other personal watercraft are typically excluded from coverage under standard homeowners insurance policies due to their high risk and potential for causing injury or damage. They usually require separate watercraft insurance policies. Correct answer. C. To cover damages not caused by a collision such as theft or vandalism. Explanation. Other than collision coverage, also known as comprehensive coverage, in Part D of a personal auto policy covers damages to the insured's vehicle not caused by a collision. This includes events like theft, vandalism, fire, and natural disasters. Correct answer. C. Earthquake. Explanation. Earthquakes are typically excluded from standard homeowners insurance policies. Coverage for earthquake damage can be added by purchasing an additional endorsement or a separate earthquake insurance policy. Correct answer. A. To allow the insurer to recover the amount paid for a loss from a third party responsible for the loss. Explanation. Subrogation allows the insurer to recover the amount paid for a loss from a third party responsible for the loss. This principle helps prevent the insured from receiving double recovery and allows the insurer to recoup costs. Correct answer. B. Regulating and licensing insurance companies and agents. Explanation. The Nevada Division of Insurance is responsible for regulating and licensing insurance companies and agents operating within the state. It ensures compliance with state insurance laws and protects consumers by overseeing the insurance industry. Correct answer. D. Flood insurance. Explanation. Flood insurance provides coverage for the loss of personal belongings due to a flood. Standard homeowners insurance policies do not cover flood damage, so separate flood insurance is required for such protection. Correct answer. C. To insure residential rental properties and non-owner occupied dwellings. Explanation. Dwelling policies, DP, are designed to insure residential rental properties and non-owner occupied dwellings. They provide coverage for the structure, other structures, personal property, and loss of rental income. Correct answer. D. Fire. Explanation. A standard DP3 special form dwelling policy covers perils like fire, The DPIP-3 policy is an all-risk or open peril policy, meaning it covers all perils except those specifically excluded in the policy. Correct answer. C. Coverage C. Personal property. Explanation. Coverage C. Personal property in a homeowner's insurance policy covers personal property, including items stolen from the insured's car while parked at home. This coverage extends to personal belongings, whether they are inside the home or temporarily off the premises. Correct answer. C. Personal injury. Explanation. Personal injury, including claims such as defamation, libel, and slander, is typically covered under a personal umbrella policy. Common exclusions include intentional acts, business pursuits, and professional liability. Correct answer. B. A driver with insufficient insurance coverage to cover damages. Explanation. An underinsured motorist is a driver who has insurance, but their coverage limits are insufficient to fully cover the damages or injuries they caused in an accident. Underinsured motorist coverage provides additional protection in such cases. Correct answer. C. ALE covers the increased cost of living when the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered peril. Explanation. Additional living expenses. L. Coverage pays for the increased cost of living when the insured's home is uninhabitable due to a covered peril. This includes expenses such as temporary housing, meals, and other necessary costs. Correct answer. B. Coverage for items excluded under standard homeowners insurance. Explanation. A personal articles floater provides coverage for high-value items that are often excluded or have limited coverage under standard homeowners insurance policies. This floater can cover items like jewelry, fine arts, and valuable collectibles. Correct answer. B. Theft of the vehicle. Explanation. Comprehensive coverage in a personal auto policy covers losses due to non-collision events, including theft, vandalism, fire, and natural disasters. It provides protection for the insured's vehicle against a broad range of risks. Correct answer. B. Misrepresenting the benefits, advantages, conditions, or terms of an insurance policy. Explanation. Misrepresenting the benefits, advantages, conditions, or terms of an insurance policy is considered an unfair trade practice. It involves providing false or misleading information to consumers, which is prohibited by insurance regulations. Correct answer. B. It provides coverage for personal property in transit. Explanation. Inland marine insurance covers personal property in transit, protecting against loss or damage to goods while they are being transported. This type of insurance is especially useful for high-value items and those frequently move from one location to another. Correct answer. C. It covers medical expenses for injuries caused by an uninsured driver. Explanation. Uninsured motorist coverage, Part C, in a personal auto policy covers medical expenses and other costs resulting from injuries caused by an uninsured driver. It provides financial protection when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. Correct answer. A. A claim made by the insured against their own insurance policy. Explanation. A first-party claim is a claim made by the insured against their own insurance policy for a covered loss. This type of claim involves the insured seeking compensation directly from their insurer. Correct answer. C. To pay for medical expenses for the insured and passengers regardless of fault. Explanation. Medical payments coverage, Part B, in a personal auto policy pays for medical expenses for the insured and passengers regardless of who is at fault in an accident. Provides immediate coverage for medical costs resulting from an auto accident. Correct answer. B. It provides excess liability coverage beyond the limits of underlying policies. Explanation. A personal umbrella policy provides excess liability coverage beyond the limits of the insured's underlying policies, such as auto and homeowners insurance. It offers additional protection against major claims and lawsuits. Correct answer. C. To restore the insured to the same financial position as before the loss. Explanation. The principle of indemnity aims to restore the insured to the same financial position as they were before the loss occurred, without allowing for profit. This principle ensures that insurance compensates for losses rather than providing a financial gain. Correct answer. C. Comprehensive coverage, Part D. Explanation. Comprehensive coverage, Part D, in a personal auto policy covers damages to the insured's car caused by non-collision events such as a falling tree. This coverage protects against a wide range of risks beyond collisions. Correct answer. C. Flood damage. Explanation. Flood damage is typically excluded from standard homeowners insurance policies. To cover flood-related losses, homeowners need to purchase separate flood insurance, often available through the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP. Correct answer. C. To manage healthcare costs through a network of providers, an emphasis on preventative care. Explanation. Health maintenance organizations, HMOs, manage healthcare costs by providing services through a network of providers and focusing on preventative care. Members usually need to choose a primary care physician and obtain referrals for specialist care. Correct answer. C. Fire. Explanation. Under E3 Special Form Dwelling Policy, fire is considered an open peril, meaning it is covered unless specifically excluded. The DP3 policy provides all risk or open peril coverage, which includes all perils except those explicitly excluded. Correct answer. B. To cover the loss of rental income if the rental property becomes uninhabitable due to covered peril. Explanation. Fair rental value. Coverage D in a dwelling policy covers the loss of rental income if the rental property becomes uninhabitable due to covered peril. This coverage ensures that the property owner receives compensation for lost rental income during repairs. Correct answer. C. A state insurance license. Explanation. To sell personal lines insurance in Nevada, an insurance agent must obtain a state insurance license. This involves meeting pre-licensing education requirements, passing a licensing exam, and adhering to continuing education requirements. Correct answer. A. Coverage dwelling. Explanation. Coverage dwelling in a homeowner's insurance policy covers damage to the structure of the home, including damage caused by a burst pipe. This coverage ensures that the cost of repairs to the building itself is covered. Correct answer. B. It pays for medical expenses for injuries caused by an uninsured or underinsured driver. Explanation. Uninsured underinsured motorist coverage pays for medical expenses and other costs resulting from injuries caused by an uninsured or underinsured driver. This coverage protects the insured when the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance to cover the damages. Question 61. In Nevada, what is the purpose of the insuring agreement in a personal auto policy? A. To list the exclusions and limitations of coverage. B. To define the terms used in the policy. C. To outline the responsibilities of the insured after a loss. D. To specify the coverage provided and the insurer's promise to pay. Question 62. Which of the following perils is typically covered under Covered U as dwelling of a standard Nevada homeowners insurance policy? A. Earthquake. B. Flood. C. Fire. D. War. Question 63. What is the primary purpose of self-insured retention, sir, in a Nevada personal umbrella policy? A. To provide primary coverage for small claims. B. To act as a deductible before the umbrella policy pays out. C. To cover damages to personal property. D. To provide medical payments coverage. Question 64. Which of the following is a common exclusion in a Nevada flood insurance policy? A. Structural damage caused by flooding. B. Damage to personal property in a basement. C. Increased cost of compliance coverage. D. Contents coverage for above-ground floors. Question 65. In Nevada, what is the main difference between actual cash value, ACV, and replacement cost coverage? A. ACV includes depreciation, while replacement cost does not. B. ACV is more expensive than replacement cost. C. Replacement cost coverage provides less coverage than ACV. D. ACV pays for the cost to replace the item without considering depreciation. Question 66. Which of the following is covered under the liability coverage, Part A, of a Nevada personal auto policy? A. Damage to the insured's own vehicle. B. Medical payments for the insured. C. Bodily injury and property damage caused by the insured to others. D. Personal property theft. Question 67. In Nevada, which of the following is considered a moral hazard in insurance? A. An increase in the frequency of natural disasters. B. A person's careless attitude towards their property due to having insurance. C. A poorly maintained building. D. High crime rates in a neighborhood. Question 68. Which type of endorsement would a Nevada homeowner need to add to their homeowner's insurance policy to cover valuable artwork? A. Personal liability endorsement. B. Scheduled personal property endorsement. C. Loss of use endorsement. D. Replacement cost endorsement. Question 69. What is the primary function of the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, in Nevada? A. To provide standard homeowners insurance. B. To offer health insurance coverage. C. To provide flood insurance coverage. D. To offer auto insurance policies. Question 70. In Nevada, which of the following is a typical characteristic of a preferred provider organization PPO health insurance plan? A. Requires referrals from a primary care physician to see specialists. B. Offers a limited network of providers. C. Provides coverage only for in-network services. D. Allows more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers. Question 71. Which of the following types of property is typically covered under a Nevada inland marine insurance policy? A. The insured's home. B. High-value personal property in transit, such as jewelry or electronics. C. Business inventory. D. Automobiles. Question 72. In a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy, which coverage part would pay for legal defense costs if the insured is sued for a covered liability claim? A. Coverage was dwelling. B. Coverage B. Other structures. C. Coverage E. Personal liability. D. Coverage F. Medical payments to others. Question 73. What is the primary purpose of the duties after an accident or loss party in a Nevada personal auto policy? A. To outline the insurer's obligations. B. To provide coverage for medical payments. C. To detail the insured's responsibilities after an accident or loss. D. To list the policy exclusions. Question 74. Which of the following would be covered under coverage D? Loss of use in a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy. A. Damage to the dwelling. B. Medical payments for the insured. C. Additional living expenses if the home is uninhabitable due to a covered peril. D. Personal liability claims. Question 75. Which of the following would typically be excluded from a Nevada personal umbrella policy? A. Excess liability coverage for personal injury. B. Coverage for business activities conducted from the insured's home. C. Additional coverage for auto liability. D. Excess coverage for homeowner's liability. Question 76. In Nevada, what is the primary benefit of having replacement cost coverage for personal property in a homeowner's insurance policy? A. It lowers the insurance premium. B. It provides coverage for used items only. C. It pays the cost to replace items without deducting for depreciation. D. It provides unlimited coverage for all items. Question 77. Which of the following describes a first-party coverage in a Nevada insurance policy? A. Coverage for claims made by third parties against the insured. B. Coverage for the insurer's administrative costs. C. Coverage for the insured's own losses. D. Coverage for losses caused by the insured to others. Question 78. Which of the following is true about the claims-made form of liability coverage in Nevada? A. It covers claims made during the policy period regardless of when the incident occurred. B. It covers incidents that occur during the policy period regardless of when the claim is made. C. It does not require reporting of claims to the insurer. D. It provides unlimited coverage for any claims made. Question 79. In Nevada, what is the purpose of having a deductible in an insurance policy? A. To eliminate small claims and reduce premiums. B. To increase the total amount of coverage. C. To provide additional benefits to the insured. D. To ensure all claims are paid in full. Question 80. Which of the following best describes the principle of utmost good faith in Nevada insurance contracts? A. Both parties must act honestly and disclose all relevant information. B. The insurer must act in the insured's best interest. C. The insured can withhold certain information if it benefits them. D. The insurer guarantees all claims will be paid. Question 81. Under a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy, which of the following would be considered an additional coverage? A. Personal liability. B. Medical payments to others. C. Debris removal after a covered loss. D. Dwelling protection. Question 82. What is the primary benefit of medical payments to others? Coverage F. In a Nevada homeowner's insurance policy, A. To cover the insured's medical expenses. B. To cover legal defense costs for liability claims. C. To pay medical expenses for guests injured on the insured's property regardless of fault. D. To cover property damage to the insured's home. Question 83. In Nevada, which of the following is an example of an unfair trade practice in insurance? A. Providing discounts to long-term policyholders. B. Offering comprehensive coverage options. C. Misrepresenting the benefits, advantages, or terms of an insurance policy. D. Requiring proof of loss before paying a claim. Question 84. Which of the following is a benefit of having a personal articles floater in Nevada? A. It replaces standard homeowners insurance coverage. B. It provides additional liability coverage. C. It covers specific high-value items with broader protection than a standard homeowners policy. D. It lowers the overall insurance premium. Question 85. In Nevada, which of the following statements is true about the principle of insurable interest in property insurance? A. The insured must have a financial stake in the property at the time of loss. B. Insurable interest is not required for property insurance. C. Insurable interest only applies to life insurance policies. D. The insurer must have an interest in the insured property. Question 86. Which of the following is true about the general provisions? Part F. In a Nevada personal auto policy. A. They list the types of coverage provided. B. They outline the insured's duties after a loss. C. They define the terms and conditions that apply to the entire policy. D. They specify the premium payment schedule. Question 87. What is the primary purpose of an exclusion in a Nevada insurance policy? A. To provide additional coverage options. B. To clarify what is covered under the policy. C. To list conditions that are not covered by the policy. D. To lower the premium cost. Question 88. Which of the following would typically be covered under a Nevada earthquake insurance policy? A. Flood damage. B. Damage from earth movement. C. Fire damage. D. Personal liability claims. Question 89. In Nevada, what is the purpose of a loss of use coverage D provision in a homeowner's insurance policy? A. To cover the cost of repairing the dwelling. B. To pay for additional living expenses if the home becomes uninhabitable due to a covered loss. C. To cover personal liability claims. D. To pay medical expenses for guests. Question 90. Which of the following is true about the role of an insurance adjuster in Nevada? A. They sell insurance policies. B. They underwrite insurance policies. C. They investigate and settle insurance claims. D. They provide legal advice to policyholders. Correct answer. D. To specify the coverage provided and the insurer's promise to pay. Explanation. The insuring agreement in a personal auto policy specifies the coverage provided and the insurer's promise to pay for covered losses. It is a core part of the policy that outlines the insurer's obligations. Correct answer. C. Fire. Explanation. Coverage dwelling in a standard homeowner's insurance policy typically covers damage to the home caused by fire. Earthquakes and floods are usually excluded and require separate policies or endorsements. Correct answer. B. To act as a deductible before the umbrella policy pays out. Explanation. Self-insured retention, sir, in a personal umbrella policy acts as a deductible that the insured must pay before the umbrella policy provides coverage. It ensures that the insured bears a portion of the risk. Correct answer. B. Damage to personal property in a basement. Explanation. Flood insurance policies commonly exclude coverage for damage to personal property located in basements. Coverage is typically limited to essential equipment and structural components in these areas. Correct answer. A. ACV includes depreciation, while replacement cost does not. Explanation. Actual cash value, ACV, considers depreciation and pays the depreciated value of the damaged property, whereas replacement cost coverage pays the full cost to replace the property without deducting for depreciation. Correct answer. C. Bodily injury and property damage caused by the insured to others. Explanation. Liability coverage. Part A. In a personal auto policy covers bodily injury and property damage caused by the insured to others, provides financial protection against claims or lawsuits resulting from an accident. Correct answer. B. A person's careless attitude towards their property due to having insurance. Explanation. A moral hazard arises when a person's behavior becomes riskier because they have insurance coverage, such as being careless with their property because they know it is insured. Correct answer. B. Scheduled personal property endorsement. Explanation. A scheduled personal property endorsement allows homeowners to specifically list and cover valuable items, such as artwork, that exceed the standard policy limits for personal property. Correct answer. C. To provide flood insurance coverage. Explanation. The National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, provides flood insurance coverage to homeowners, renters, and businesses in participating communities, helping to reduce the financial impact of flood events. Correct answer. D. Allows more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers. Explanation. Preferred Provider Organization, PPO, plans offer more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers, allowing members to see both in-network and out-of-network providers without requiring referrals from a primary care physician. Correct answer. B. High-value personal property in transit, such as jewelry or electronics. Explanation. Inland marine insurance policies cover high-value personal property that is often in transit, such as jewelry, electronics, and fine art. This type of insurance provides protection for items that may not be adequately covered under standard policies. Correct answer. C. Coverage E. Personal liability. Explanation. Coverage E. Personal liability in a homeowner's insurance policy pays for legal defense costs if the insured is sued for a covered liability claim. It provides financial protection against claims for bodily injury or property damage to others. Correct answer. C. To detail the insured's responsibilities after an accident or loss. Explanation. Party of a personal auto policy, duties after an accident or loss details the insured's responsibilities, such as reporting the accident, cooperating with the insurer, and protecting the vehicle from further damage. Correct answer. C. Additional living expenses if the home is uninhabitable due to covered peril. Explanation. Coverage D. Loss of use. In a homeowner's insurance policy pays for additional living expenses if the home is uninhabitable due to a covered peril. This includes costs such as temporary housing and extra transportation expenses. Correct answer. B. Coverage for business activities conducted from the insured's home. Explanation. Personal umbrella policies typically exclude coverage for business activities conducted from the insured's home. Separate commercial liability insurance is required to cover business-related risks. Correct answer. C. It pays the cost to replace items without deducting for depreciation. Explanation. Replacement cost coverage for personal property pays the cost to replace items with new ones of similar kind and quality without deducting for depreciation, ensuring the insured can replace their belongings at current market prices. Correct answer. C. Coverage for the insured's own losses. Explanation. First-party coverage refers to insurance that covers the insured's own losses, such as property damage or medical expenses, as opposed to third-party coverage, which covers claims made by others against the insured. Correct answer. A. It covers claims made during the policy period, regardless of when the incident occurred. Explanation. Claims-made liability coverage provides coverage for claims made and reported during the policy period, regardless of when the incident that led to the claim occurred, as long as the incident happened on or after the policy's retroactive day. Correct answer. A. To eliminate small claims and reduce premiums. Explanation. A deductible is the amount the insured must pay out of pocket before the insurance company pays for a covered loss. It helps eliminate small claims and reduce premiums by sharing some of the risk with the insured. Correct answer. A. Both parties must act honestly and disclose all relevant information. Explanation. The principle of utmost good faith requires both the insurer and the insured to act honestly and disclose all relevant information. This principle ensures that both parties have a clear understanding of the terms and risks involved in the insurance contract. Correct answer. C. Debris removal after covered loss. Explanation. Debris removal is typically considered an additional coverage in homeowners insurance policies, providing extra funds to remove debris resulting from a covered loss such as after a fire or storm damage. Correct answer. C. To pay medical expenses for guests injured on the insured's property regardless of fault. Explanation. Medical payments to others. Coverage F. In a homeowner's insurance policy pays for medical expenses incurred by guests who are injured on the insured's property, regardless of who is at fault for the injury. Correct answer. C. Misrepresenting the benefits, advantages, or terms of an insurance policy. Explanation. Misrepresenting the benefits, advantages, or terms of an insurance policy is considered an unfair trade practice in insurance. This deceptive practice can mislead consumers and violate state regulations. Correct answer. C. It covers specific high-value items with broader protection than a standard homeowner's policy. Explanation. A personal articles floater provides coverage for specific high-value items such as jewelry, art, and collectibles, with broader protection than what is typically offered in a standard homeowner's policy, including coverage for more types of losses. Correct answer. A. The insured must have a financial stake in the property at the time of loss. Explanation. The principle of insurable interest in property insurance requires that the insured have a financial stake in the property at the time of loss. This principle ensures that insurance is used for indemnification and not for speculative gain. Correct answer. C. They define the terms and conditions that apply to the entire policy. Explanation. General provisions, Part F, in a personal auto policy define the terms and conditions that apply to the entire policy. They include important information about policy changes, cancellation, and the insurer's and insured's rights and duties. Correct answer. C. To list conditions that are not covered by the policy. Explanation. Exclusions in an insurance policy specify conditions or situations that are not covered. They help define the scope of coverage and clarify what risks the insurer will not assume, thereby preventing misunderstandings about coverage. Correct answer. B. Damage from earth movement. Explanation. Earthquake insurance specifically covers damage caused by earth movement, such as shaking or cracking that results from an earthquake. It does not cover other perils like flood or fire, which require separate coverage. Correct answer. B. To pay for additional living expenses if the home becomes uninhabitable due to covered loss. Explanation. Loss of use. Coverage D. In a homeowner's insurance policy pays for additional living expenses if the home becomes uninhabitable due to a covered loss. This coverage helps the insured maintain their standard of living while repairs are made. Correct answer. C. They investigate and settle insurance claims. Explanation. An insurance adjuster investigates and settles insurance claims. Their role includes evaluating the damage, determining the extent of the insurer's liability, and negotiating settlements with policyholders.